Marcus Aurelius, I'm giving you a few. I have a nice one from Mandela as well, which I read as well. It's quite fantastic about these exercises. Marcus Aurelius says, people look for retreats. We call it holidays here today. In the countryside, by the sea, in the mountains. You too are used to feeling the strongest desire for this. But this is the height of ignorance, since it is possible to withdraw into oneself at any time. So you can take holidays every day, when you withdraw within yourself every day. Nowhere, in fact, can a human being find a retreat more peaceful and more removed from worries than in his own soul. Especially if he has, or he or she has within himself or herself, things that give happiness as soon as you look at them. Do you remember my gasket of beautiful memories? No. Okay. Give yourself this constant retreat and renew yourself. Have brief and elementary maxims, quotes, with which you need only to make contact in order to immediately see all anxiety cease and to return to the world without becoming irritated by what you are returning to. Wow. So if we take a moment, go back to what's essential. That's why memory is important. The internet won't help. You have to have it in memory. Because maybe the Wi-Fi is not working or the 4G, 5G is down. And go for a little bit. So the idea is that we have to meet in our center every day, as many times as we can, and govern ourselves from that center in which we can see things with clarity. And everybody has that space. I often describe it like a clearing in the middle of the forest. The forest is the thick of it, is life. There's loads of brambles around. We need to cut a way to get to our center so that we can see the famous woods from the trees. Everybody has that place. But the place is so clogged up on the outside that we don't know where it is anymore. So we need to clean a little bit a pathway through the forest of daily living to find it. Do you understand? What time is it? Okay. I'm going to read a letter that Nelson Mandela wrote to his estranged wife at the time, Winnie Mandela, in 1975. He said, "The cell is an ideal place to learn to know yourself. To search realistically and regularly the process of your own mind and feelings. In judging our progress as individuals, we tend to concentrate on external factors such as one's own social position, influence and popularity, wealth and standard of education. These are of course important in measuring one's own success in material matters. And it is perfectly understandable if many people exert themselves mainly to achieve all these. But internal factors may be even more crucial in assessing one's own development as a human being. Honesty, sincerity, simplicity, humility, pure generosity, absence of vanity, readiness to serve others, qualities which are within easy reach of every soul, are the foundation of one's spiritual life. Development in matters of this nature is inconceivable without serious introspection, without knowing yourself, your weaknesses and mistakes. At least, if for nothing else, the self gives you the opportunity to look daily into your entire conduct, to overcome the bad and develop whatever is good in you. Regular meditation says about 15 minutes a day before you turn in, can be very fruitful in this regard. You may find it difficult at first to pinpoint the negative features in your life, but the 10th attempt may yield rich rewards. Not bad, isn't it? You can find it online. With Nelson Mandela, letter to Winnie Mandela, February 1975. Okay? So, what I've read from Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Nelson Mandela summarize so well what I've been trying to explain to you this morning, or this afternoon already. I wish that, my best wish is that you start engaging those practices. And the first exercise is the one I gave you earlier on. It's quite simple. When you've done those two, add another two. When you're strong enough, make a list of 5 of each, and you continue that. And if you want more, you can call here and we'll give you more. Read Marcus Aurelius if you want. It's a bit more complicated to do it on your own. It's easier when we help each other, I have to say. Because it's good to have companions in this practice, so we can dialogue. The dialogue is so important in these practices. So being a philosopher is to dialogue with oneself, but also when we practice this way, our dialogues become of a greater depth, a greater nature. They're not simply speculation about what we like, believe or disbelieve. Because a practice rarely can touch on belief and disbelief. It's real. It's a real impact inside ourselves. And so it brings about what I talked about earlier on as authenticity. So I wish the greatest possible authenticity to learn how to live, to dialogue, and to develop that wonderful sense of wonder of the universe that exists within yourself and around you. This talk, an invitation to practice, an invitation to be oneself. I wouldn't say simply be a philosopher, because being a philosopher is not a title, but a state of mind. A state and a way to approach life and daily living. I hope that in a small way, I've been able to share this with you this morning, in this World Philosophy Day, in the practice of the art of being a philosopher, that is to say, simply say, a human being. Thank you very much.
Thank you.